Well, hello, kindred spirits. I was up at 4 in the morning, getting ready to hit the road, and for almost 3 hours, I drove in the rain, but then the rain stopped as soon as I arrived in Newport. Today, I'm looking forward to taking you to the Newport Flower Show. I was invited to stroll through some of the gardens that were created and see some of the events that were happening. And then I booked myself a room at the Chanler at Cliffwalk. It's the only 5-star hotel and restaurant in Newport, and I booked the Williamsburg Room. And then I did a little shopping. My hopes for this episode is that you'll allow yourself to sit back and relax and glean some ideas and inspiration from this video for some gardening, decorating, exterior of your home, anything that will work for your life that you can see here within this video. Enjoy. Here's something fun to try: frames decorated with flowers and other items from the garden. For fun, my mother used to create little dolls for me made out of clothespins with corn husk or bark. I would say this is a little bit more elevated than that. This is stunning. How about creating your own lantern with plants or flowers from the garden? Adorn a little statue that you might have. Or even add shells and flowers to a planter. It's limitless. I might have to try this with some old books or magazines to put a potted plant. I love it. Now I'm going to head outside to see some of the temporary gardens. There are some great ideas here. And I'm also going to talk to and visit some of the vendor booths, and I did do some shopping. I may have purchased a few fine living finds in Jean Forte's booth. I was drawn to it like a moth to a flame or a magpie to shiny things. I was having so much fun looking at all of these little treasures. I'm not sure if I'll have time to share them in this video or possibly the next, but I did buy a twisted knife and some hotelware that I absolutely adore, and I cannot wait to put them in our dining room.
Well, I don't know why I straightened my hair or even tried, because this is what happened. It's foggy out. I left my house in pouring rain. Flowers are worth it. Bye, Rosecliff.
Now let me show you the hotel, which used to be a private residence in the 1800s. Then we will do a little walking and shopping in Newport, Rhode Island. I would also like to mention that this is not a sponsored video. Your viewership, your support, your subscriptions have allowed me the opportunity to travel like this and share with you and other kindred spirits these beautiful locations.
This is so sweet. I just had somebody stop by with chocolates and bedtime stories. How sweet is that? I cannot wait to read this. But first, jacuzzi time. I saved some champagne they gave me from when I first got here, but now I have some chocolates to go with that. And I have my Still Meadow day book that I'm going to read and enjoy some time relaxing. I'm actually going to use this. It's taller than our bed, and I think I actually need it. I don't know how I missed it until the light was on. I need to fix that right now. So here's the thing. It is 6:30. My sneakers are in queue to go for a walk. I've been up for a while. And then I asked myself, why would I rush off when I'm enjoying the room? I'm going to enjoy my espresso first, Then I will go for my walk. Then I'll come back for breakfast. I'm not sure if I'm going to explore a little bit more of Newport. I did quite a bit yesterday. I've been here enough often that I'm not sure how much I'll do. And then I'll meander home. 3-hour drive, I might allow it all day and hit some shops. I really don't know yet. I'm winging it. But this is so charming. So very charming. I sent some pictures home to share with Ben and considering using this color possibly in the guest bedroom. Now I don't have all the woodwork in there. Actually, the woodwork reminds me a lot of our library, but the color's very nice. I love the carpet. I could even add maybe the egg and dart molding. Let me see if you don't know what egg and dart is. It's that banding up right there in the middle with some eggs and some darts. While I was getting ready for my walk, I remembered I've had people ask me, what do I bring when I travel? I may have already covered that, but I do like to pack with a color theme in mind only because I can mix and match. So coming here to Newport, and my comfort zone is blacks and blues and a lot of the primary colors. So here in my suitcase, my dress blue and white. I have a sweater that I used for a cover-up when it got chilly. I'm gonna grab one of my pullovers that I'm testing for our shop. And then I have a sleeveless shirt that's blue and white, one of my new fine dresses. Actually, both are in here. And then another blue and white shirt, my white pants, and a sweater if it gets chilly. And then I have a coat in the car. So this way, no matter what the weather is, I just have a few key pieces that I can mix and match to create an outfit. Because I knew on this trip, I'm contemplating staying another night. I don't know if it's here, somewhere else. But then again, when I'm away, I'm anxious to get home. So I might just meander home, like I said earlier, and enjoy that. This is kind of like my little summer vacay. And yeah, so this is what I try to pack with a color so that I can put a lot of looks together. Now I've seen a lot of these luggage racks, luggage holders at resale shops. I didn't like the banding, but I love this idea of taking a fabric that you like and attaching it yourself. Let me see how they did this. I'm gonna guess just some staples. So that's something to consider doing. If you come across an item, then you can fold it up and put it away. And this would be helpful in our guest bedroom that does not have a lot of storage.
I'm going to come back to the property in a while. The sun will be out soon. It's already 70 degrees and I'll show you that. But right now I'm going to walk into town and this is what I like to see. It's nice and quiet. The town was very busy, hard to find parking, and honestly, it was a little too people-y for me. This little country mouse has gotten used to quiet, so I did decide to head home later. But I took an off-highway route as much as possible. It took me 5 hours to get home, but I had so much fun stopping at other little villages, and I'm pretty sure I will share that in a midweek video. If not, you will see them on Sunday. Now I took a little half-hour walk to the town and back, and now I'm going to take just a quick peek at the cliff walk, which is right behind the hotel. Now this is a long walk. I didn't plan on doing this, but it is a beautiful destination if you'd like to do this. For many years, I've been collecting vintage and reproduction hotel silverware, serving pieces, and linens. I also sell items in my shop when I come across multiples, because if I like one, there has to be more, or else I'd want to keep them all. And it's always a treat when the chef sends out an amuse-bouche. I'm sorry to my French teacher for probably butchering that, but in French it literally means to amuse the mouth, and it's not an appetizer, it's just something to get the taste buds going before your main meal. Now on my way out of town, I wanted to stop by and show you what they're saying is America's oldest tavern, because on a side note, other taverns state that they're the oldest, such as the Bell in Hand in Boston, and I'm not going to get between anybody who says they're the oldest. But I love this tavern, and I must admit I had a ghostly experience there one year, and I cannot wait to go back. But they were not open for lunch, they were only open for dinner, and I didn't have an extra night here. Well, when I pulled over to take a video of the White Horse Tavern, I decided to open up a candle that I purchased, Santorini Olive and Citron. I loved the smell, and I decided to put it here in one of my cup holders because during this drive, once it warms up, I'll be able to smell it. And when I get in and out to do some shopping, the car will warm up and I'll enter to a very good smelling car. And I do prefer the backside streets with the older homes versus the mansions. That's just me. It's all fun and games until you wonder where that annoying fly went. Drunk fly. Not funny. I hope today's video inspires you to create your own version of fine living, no matter how simple or grand that may be, no matter where you live. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that reminder button so that you know when I load new videos.